What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live stream. Today, we'll be looking at the latest Arsenal news as the international break finally comes to a close and we can look forward to club football once again. I think we're certainly club over country. And tell them truth, on time today, people. I've been on time the last few days, I want people to realise. But hey, it is what it is. Big up to each and every one of you for tuning in today. Appreciate your support as always. Make sure you Will Smith the living daylights out of that like button and lick that subscribe button as well. Daily content as always, people. And yeah, looking at the latest news. Lots going off today. A few bits and bobs. New kits are out. We're going to look at the new Arsenal away kit and the third kit. We did show you the home kit the other day. Obviously these are subject to change. But we're going to look at the new kits and look at the Arsenal players who featured for their countries yesterday. Lots of them were involved. And a few bits and bobs. Big up to Penalty Spot. Big up Curtis in the community. On time settings. Yo, come on, people. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Lookman said, Curtis Shaw, lots of love from Nigeria. Big up to you, bro. South London's finest, the kits. You've seen them already, Ed. All right, cool. Yeah, they're not bad, to be fair. They're not bad. Get Champions League and I'll be entering card details. I can't lie, people. I can't lie. See unit. Big up to the unit each and every time, people. Hey, Rion, come on, bro. Come on. Hey, what I tell you about that name, Haaland? We have to ban that name from the community. Don't do it to yourselves, people. Don't do it to yourselves. It ain't happening. The only way Haaland will be near the Emirates is if he comes to watch a game or something. He ain't signing for us. Big up, KG. I hope you're well, bro. Make sure you go and check out his channel. Curtis, keep my players' names out your effing. Man came in with a Will Smith thing. Hey, man, listen. I don't know, man. Yo, don't Chris Rock me here, bro. Oh, man. I know, but you know what, KG? Sometimes you just got to let it happen, man. There's a food chain in football, isn't there? You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to accept it, get the most money you can and go again. But hey, big up. Background, yeah, man, proper Arsenal that was, mate, proper Arsenal. Gold Premier League trophy, Wenger. Man, Wenger, eh? Yeah, the H-bomb dropped already, early doors. Let me go into Granit Xhaka mode, people. Comments flying in. Big up to each and every one of you. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. The only unfortunate thing is that Arsenal don't play until Monday, so we do still have half a week until we play. So we'll have to see. KG saying Raphinha's going Barca. Well, I may have a little twist on that gives Arsenal a little bit of hope, but wait until later in the show. I'll drop my little bit of info. Nimbo, did you watch the AFTV interview with Ozil's agent? Brilliant interview. Big up Robbie and Turkish. I listened to it in the car this morning. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed it. Anyone who hasn't seen that, go and check that out on AFTV. Excellent interview with Mesut Ozil's agent, who obviously gives away some a little bit of inside info, Always good to hear. Ralston Campbell, it's my birthday today. Shout me out. Big up to you, bro. Happy birthday. Blessings to you. Enjoy yourself. And have a great day. Big up to everyone in the community as always. Right. Let's talk one or two things. Let's talk about the international games first and get that out the way, people. And Thomas Partey is going to the World Cup, people. He secured the goal that fired the Black Stars Ghana to the World Cup after knocking out their rivals Nigeria. They quoted this as the Jollof Derby, people. The Jollof Derby. Thomas Partey's goal, although they drew the game, they went through on away goals. And, yeah, man, it was crazy. Big game. I didn't watch all of it, to be honest. I didn't get in until about the first 15 minutes had gone. But I quickly turned it on, saw Partey score, and he fired them to the World Cup, which is huge for them. Because, to be honest, it's not a great Ghana team, if we're being honest. It ain't as good as that one that got to the World Cup a few years ago, Asamoah Gyan and all those kind of players. And I think Nigeria, with the likes of Osimhen and Ndidi and Iheanacho, they would have been favourites to win that. What was interesting, after the game, the Nigerian fans showed their discontent. They ran on the pitch. They pulled down the nets. They knocked over the corner flags. The goals, they were pulling down the crossbar. It was all mad, people. Their fans were going absolutely crazy. So They are not happy. So, yeah, big blow for them. Osimhen didn't look great. I had a little look at him and I thought, you know what? He didn't look great at all. But listen, I don't want to completely judge him off that one game. Thought the referee was poor. And Nigeria will have been disappointed not to have scored the winner in the home game. So, but big up to Thomas Partey. He's on his way to the World Cup. And always nice to see Arsenal players in the World Cup as well. Also last night, Martin Odegaard got 2 assists as Norway beat Armenia 9-0. Nice, difficult game for Martin Odegaard there. They're now calling him Armenia God because, again, people are on social media saying, oh my God, Martin Odegaard was unbelievable last night. And he was. I seen some mad tricks that he was doing on the ball. However, no disrespect, it was Armenia. You know, just like the last one was Gibraltar. I'd fancy myself, if I was fit, to do something against Gibraltar and Armenia. So they're now calling him Armenia God after calling him Gibraltar God for the last 6 months. But yeah, apparently it was a performance similar to prime Zinedine Zidane against Brazil in 2006, as I saw someone quote. But hey, it's Armenia, so let's not get too carried away with that one. But big up Odegaard, 2 assists. Kieran Tierney got an assist as well. And also Ben White and Saliba. Saliba made his first start for the French team. And Deschamps was singing his praises. So both kept clean sheets. And Olivier Giroud now 3 goals behind Thierry Henry. I've got to be honest. No disrespect. And I don't want to sound like a hater, but that is a record that I do not want Olivier Giroud to break. It's just not right. You know, Thierry Henry should be the record goal scorer. And when you pass that on to, you know, maybe Mbappe or someone like that. Olivier Giroud overtaking Henry. You know, don't pick him for the next few squads. That needs to stop. But hey, yeah, E. Ross, man. Yeah, that performance, Zidane 2006, still goes down for me as one of the best individual performances I've ever seen. You know, I love Ronaldinho and R9, and this guy was toying with him that day. It was mad. Guendouzi scored. I didn't even know that. Big up P for keeping us updated. I mean, listen, I don't want to bang on too much about that. You know, yeah, they won 5-0. I didn't even realise. Ben Yedder, Guendouzi, Mbappe, Giroud, and Mbappe got 2. Yeah, Guendouzi, man, you know. Should have got 20, 30 million for him, but it is what it is. Oz said it doesn't sound right. Giroud overtaking Henry. It doesn't, man. I can't have it. I can't have that. Oh, let Benzema have it. I think Benzi's missed too much football for them to get that record, to be honest. Big up Sam, who said, big up Curtis. Always look forward to your streams. And South London's Finest said, facts, it's like a Ferrari versus an Astra. You're not lying there, bro. You are not lying there. Henry is definitely Ferrari settings. So, just quickly, I wanted to get your opinion on something away from Arsenal. Now, obviously, the England game last night, Ben White started at right back, came off at half-time, and Harry Maguire was booed by the England fans before the game. Southgate's gone crazy saying they're not real fans. You don't boo players before games. Maguire's been excellent for England, regardless of his club form. Henderson then came out with a statement saying the fans are out of order. They need to support him. Liverpool fans have actually criticised Henderson for putting that statement out because when Raheem Sterling and Joe Gomez fell out, Gomez was booed by the England fans. Obviously, Henderson never said anything. So Liverpool fans are like, well, why are you defending Maguire, but you never defended Joe Gomez? There seems to be mixed opinions. Some people in the media are saying, listen, he's been awful, he deserves to be booed. Some people are saying, you can't boo a player before a game and then expect him to perform well. I've got to be honest, I don't agree with it. I would imagine that those boos were Man United fans because I do think Man United fans have a reason to feel that frustrated by him. They paid 80 million. They haven't seen him perform at a good level. So they probably are frustrated. But I don't expect a player to be booed before the game. You know, I think after the game is when you show your frustration. And listen, I think fans do have a right to boo managers and players if they're not performing. If you can cheer a player, you can boo them. But I just think you have to do it after the game. And as I've said before, I think many times that you have to separate Maguire's form for England and Manchester United. He's actually a solid defender for England. You know, he was in the team of the tournament in the Euros. For Manchester United, I can't lie, the man's stinking out Old Trafford. You know, if you're a United fan, I can understand you wanting Maguire out of your club. But I think for England, he's a pretty good fridge. You know, he looks after what he needs to look after. You know, he's defrosting for England. I can't lie. All the food's gone off, but for England, he's not bad. Big up my bro Broads. He said that's deep on Maguire. Yeah, man, it's harsh. Before the game as well, you know. The fans were bang out of order. He isn't even supposed to be in the squad, said Mustafa. That's interesting. Some people do think that. Christopher said, I'm not a United fan. I don't care as long as he plays well for England. Yeah, but if he's booed, are you going to get the best out of him, you know? Big up Dre, said, well, go on, Curtis. Just touched down into the stream. Big up the community. Big up yourself, bro. I just see somebody ask about member stream. We're going to do a member stream in the week. I just thought at the moment it's a little bit quiet. Not too much to talk about. Let's get through the game at the weekend, on Monday, against Palace. Probably Wednesday we'll do the next member stream. So I'm looking for the usual suspects and a few debuts in the member stream, people. Don't forget, before we get into the show and get right into it, people, man said he's defrosting. Man said he's out of date for Man United. You know when you get the milk in the morning, and you smell it, you say, "Raw, what's going off there? That's gone off, man." I think that's Maguire at Man United right now. That brother's definitely out of date. People, don't forget today's video is sponsored by the guys at Spitch, and the competition is back this weekend with Premier League action back. Completely free to play. Go and download the app. Link in the description below. You can win up to 12k, but they're giving away holidays, vouchers, AirPods, all of that good stuff. Go on there, join, completely free, and get yourself some prizes, hopefully. And as I always say, if you win that 12k, I'm expecting a phone call, people. You know what I mean? But now, big up to everyone. Big up to Spitch. Make sure you download that. Link in the description. Member stream, never the same without Nipper. Hey, listen, we got some great people in the community, that is for sure, in the member stream. Right, get your card details ready, people, because I'm not going to lie, they've got some good kits, although one of them is questionable. Right, they've leaked all 3 of Arsenal's new kits next season. Now, sometimes they do change a little bit. They're not always completely bang on, but usually they're pretty spot on, I can't lie. So all 3 kits have been shown, so I'm going to show them to you, and I want to know your thoughts and opinions. I'll bring up the home kit that I brought up the other day. Make sure you smash the likes as well, and follow on Twitch as well. The link is in the description. And Anthony said the fridge is used to getting the cold shoulder. He can take it, just like Chris Rock's boat. The guy took on Greek Babylon. He can handle the booze. That's a good point. This brother was fighting people in Greece and mashing up the police. I'm sure the man can deal with a few boos, man. He's from up north, man. They made a strong stuff up there, I can't lie. Big up Anthony. Right, new kit, people, new kit. Some would say I'm doing Kroenke's work for him. This is dirty. This is the 3rd kit. They're going with the pink dipset settings, people. Harlem business. I'm not going to lie. They brought out a training kit earlier in the season that was pink. It looked good, but I won't be getting this one. I'm not going to lie. I feel as you get a little bit older, man, I don't know if I can walk around in pink, man. You know, back in the day, Cameron, Dipset, pink was rocking, but I'm not on that no more still. I know a lot of people will like that kit, but I won't be going anywhere near this one. This is the 3rd kit. So this is the kit they probably won't wear as often. Pink with the navy blue Adidas stripes, with that kind of V-neck collar, almost V, with the pink Arsenal badge. Let me know your comments, people. Do you like it? Salmon pink. Yeah, that's actually what they call it. A lot of you saying no on this one. I got to be honest. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but I ain't walking around in a pink Arsenal kit. You know, especially when we have that dip in form and things ain't going well. The last thing you want to do is walk around in a pink kit. Curtis Santana settings, man. Champions League kit. Maybe we'll be in Munich losing 5-1 in pink. You know? Pink for the ladies. Yeah, let the gal them wear that one, man. I won't be wearing that one. I can't lie. But things get better from here, people. Let me just show you the other side. That's the other side. This is the one. Let's go. This is the one for me. 1, 2, 3. the Arsenal away kit for the 2022-23 season, hopefully in the Champions League. Come on. Here we go. Black and gold, people. Talk to me. I'm not going to lie. Card details are ready. I think that's clean. I don't know about the dark grey Adidas stripes down the side. But the black and gold, I'm on that one. I want to know your opinions, people. Are you putting in card detail? Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Take my money, man. Take my money. Just get it here. I need. Cruz is gonna want one as well. Yeah, I'm taking that. You might even see me in the shorts on holiday. I can't lie, people. Black and gold. If we're wearing this kit in the Champions League, my head's gone. I want the badges. I'm even getting a name on the back of this. I'm going mad on this one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Why not do gold and gold stripes, man? Why are they doing dark grey stripes? I don't know about that. Black and gold looks cool. Stripes should be gold also. Card details, no, I'm telling you. I'm going to need the last 3 digits on the back of your card, please. Also, what I wanted to ask. Man said Aubameyang will cop that. He probably will. Do you prefer the old Canon badge? I actually quite like that. No, man. Nah, Anthony, relax, man. Obviously, I'm sure that's not your real ones. But, yo, this is a madman kit. This kit is wild. I'm trying to zoom in the best I can. But, yeah, the only thing I agree with, the grey Adidas stripes, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. Should have done gold. Just gold it all over. But, yeah, man, I'm taking that. I'm putting my name on the back of this shirt. Listen, for me, I'm being realistic now. Who could I even put on the back of this shirt? I'm still not sure there's a player at Arsenal right now that gasses me enough to put their name on the back. You might see me with 14 Henry on the back. I'm telling you, I might run it like that this season. You might see me with Bergkamp 10 on the back of this. Or right number 8. I might just take it back. History Channel settings, people. Do you know what I mean? Unless we go and sign Sterling or Gnabry or something. Maybe I'll just rep for Martinelli if Martinelli gets the 14. But do you know what it is? Klopp's talking so much about him that it worries me a little bit. Eddie 14. Yeah, I wouldn't even take that for free, bro. Thomas Partey 5. I think he has Thomas on the back. I can't walk around with Thomas the Tank Engine on my back, man. Come on. Put Cruz's name on the back. Yeah, I could do, to be fair. Martinelli would be good. Arteta 8. Oh, man. Listen, I will pay him homage if we get Champions League, but I won't be putting... Yeah, you can put anything on the back of the shirt, as long as it's not slander. They'll print anything. You might see me with Henry 14, let me tell you. Odegaard 8. Haaland 9. I knew someone would have to say it. Yeah, what colour will the numbers be? If they're gold as well, it's all mad. Ken said, just came here to say I'm at work, Big C. I've seen many people come on here saying how it's their first day of work and always wanted to be able to say that. Now I'm a few weeks in and I'm grateful. Hey, big up, Ken. Big up, man. Well done, man. That's what it's about, people. That's what it's about, man. Like I always say, anybody who's achieved anything, throw it in the comments, man. I'm all about the community settings, man. Holdini 16. Hey, Almunia is a swear word on this channel. Let me just show you the back. I mean, it doesn't show you much. It's got like this pattern on the back. But listen, have a look on Twitter. I'm sure there's even more pictures of it. But listen, just take the money, man. Take the money, people. That kit is absolutely clean. Just please make sure we're in the Champions League playing in that kit. Don't have us in the Europa League playing against Dundalk and all them kind of foolish teams. I want us playing against proper teams. So, and just quickly, actually, for anybody that didn't see it the other day, the home kit is there as well. Let me just get that one up. I know a lot of you have probably seen the home kit now, but I just wanted to show you what kit they were modelling it on. I wasn't too sure about the home kit, only simply because I don't like the collar around the neck, and it's got a button at the top of it as well, which I don't like that. I've got to be honest. But they're modelling it off the 94-95 kit, which is when Ian Wright was balling. Listen, I'll be honest. Home kit, if we're in the Champions League, that's getting copped as well. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to lie. If we get the home kit in the Champions League, I cop that one as well. As simple as that. If we're in Europa League, it might just be the black kit. Looks like a normal kit with a collar. Hot glue gunned on it as well. I I don't think you should have a collar on a kit anymore. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Back in the day, that was the thing, but Captain Sal Kurt is going to be dropping C notes at the armour. I'll be making it rain in that armoury, bro, let me tell you. Yeah, I got to be honest, I don't love the home kit, but if we're in the Champions League, I'll be gassed anyway. Don't forget the water bottle, bro. Water bottle, socks, headphones, the lot. Home kit's okay, collar not for me. Bentner 23, run it back. Calm down, Curtis. You're going to be like Ty, but in black and gold. I'm on it, man. I'm on it. So there's your home kit, people. So get ready. Pink. The pink one won't be getting copped, though. I can't lie. Rashford 11. I'm ready for it, people. I'm ready. Right. Let's move on. Let's move on, people. Let's talk about the Brazilian Leeds winger, Raphinha. Raphinha. You all know him. You've seen lots of him. And Arsenal being linked with him. So it first came out yesterday that Fabrizio Romano said that Arsenal have asked for information regarding Raphinha's future. Now, as KG said earlier, he said, I expect Raphinha to go to Barcelona. However, there could be a twist in this story why he might not go to Barcelona. It could be Raphinha 14 next season. And the reason he might not go to Barcelona is because they have opened talks. Man said C unit on the back. That's a good one. They have opened talks with Ousmane Dembele about renewing his contract. Dembele has hit form over the last few weeks for Barcelona. He's best friends with Aubameyang. Xavi's really on form at the moment. They're flying. It's saying if Ousmane Dembele signs a new contract, Barcelona will not be looking for a new winger. They already have Ferran Torres. They have Adama Traore. They have Ousmane Dembele. They have Ansu Fati. They have 4 wingers. They do not need to sign Raphinha. If Dembele signs this new contract, Dembele was set to leave, but he's had a resurgence under Xavi. I think it would make more sense for them to keep what they've got, give him a new contract, and that would leave Raphinha available for potentially Arsenal. Now, where this gets a little bit tricky, Raphinha apparently is valued around £60 million by Leeds. However, if Leeds get relegated, it's believed you can sign him for £35 million. If they're relegated, he has a relegation clause of around £35 million. Now, if they stay up, do you think Raphinha is worth £60 million? And obviously, I think if they get relegated, every Arsenal fan would take him for £35 million. Now, I like Raphinha. I've got to be honest. I think he's a very good player. He's in the Brazilian squad. It reminds me a little bit of a taller Mahrez on that right-hand side, left-footed. In fact, apologies, it says 32 million euros, which, as someone said there, is around 25 million pounds. Apologies. So it's actually euros, so it's closer to 25 million, which is an absolute bargain. You know, it's an absolute bargain. Barca want him, he ain't coming to us. But like I said, if Dembele goes there and stays at Barca, then they won't go for him. They've got 4 wingers. He's 25 years of age, turns 26. He's got 9 goals, 3 assists so far this season in 27 matches. 3 years left on his deal. He earns £60,000 a week at Leeds. What do you think about that one, people? In fact, let me get it in. Would you... People saying a good replacement for Pepe. I hear that one. Let's get a poll up. First poll of the day. Would you pay 60 million for Raphinha? Because let's just assume that Leeds are staying up. I think for 25 million, loads of clubs would try and sign him. Would you pay 60 million for Raphinha? So it's a bit pricey, I can't lie, but I do rate him. My only question mark would be, for me, I think for 60 million, if we're in the Champions League, I'm going Gnabry or Sterling. I mean, I don't know if anybody saw the England game last night, what Sterling was doing to Sergio Aurier, man. He should have been arrested, what he was doing. It was illegal the way he was twisting him up. And Gnabry's just a joke of a baller anyway. I think 60 million's too much for him, if I'm being honest. I like him, but you've always got that worry of, you know, if he comes to Arsenal and he's another Pepe, it's a problem. We paid 53 for Lacazette, 60 for Raphinha is nothing. Pandemic has changed things though financially now. You know, you got to be careful with your dough, man. 40 million is okay. Jeff said he is worth the 60. Glenn said, good signing, but Raphinha not at 60 million is a bit much. 30 million pounds, go get him. Where would Saka play? Because they play exactly. Saka's absolutely thriving on the right-hand side. So if you go and pay 60 million for Raphinha, what do? I know you do need competition. For me, I would rather get Gnabry. Gnabry's got a year left this summer. And Bayern are basically saying if he doesn't sign a new contract, they're selling him. I think Gnabry and Raheem Sterling, who both have 1 year left on their contract this summer, would cost less than 60 million. If you look at it, Leroy Sané, who was a star at Man City, he went to Bayern Munich for 35 million because he had 1 year left on his deal and City had to sell him. I think you would get Gnabry or Sterling for 50 million or less with a year left because of their high wage. I'd take either one of them two ahead of Raphinha at 60 million. If you get him cheaper, then I'd be interested. Don said, Sterling coming for the money, Gnabry coming for the love and a second chance. I think that's the feeling that a lot of Arsenal fans have, that Gnabry feels like he's got a point to prove and that, you know, he's got unfinished business at Arsenal and he's coming home. Where a lot of people think with Sterling... Do you know what? I was having this debate yesterday with a friend, and I was saying that, and any Man City fans in the comments, you might want to put me on mute because you ain't going to like what you're about to hear, but I think as good as Manchester City are, and as great as Manchester City are, I don't think they are able to push certain players onto certain platforms, because I still think worldwide they're still not quite viewed as a giant of football yet. So you look at Sterling and what he's produced, you look at Kevin De Bruyne, you look at Bernardo, you know, I think if they were doing what they're doing at Liverpool or Manchester United or even Arsenal if we were in the Champions League, I think they would be considered bigger players than what they are at Manchester City. And I think Sterling, even though some people say he wouldn't be hungry if he was at Arsenal, I feel like his profile would be bigger if he was at Arsenal in a strange way. That's just my opinion. I still think, having travelled a lot, I still don't think around the world that Manchester City are viewed as an absolute giant. I think they're viewed as a rich club, a successful club in the last decade or so, but they're still not a giant yet. I think it takes longer than what they've done it to get on that level. I know my Man City fans will be fuming, but I think it's the reality, people. I think it's the reality, man. And this is why I think they signed Jack Grealish, because they wanted to sign a brand. They wanted someone that the kids would look up to. Oh, look at him with his low socks and his headband, and we'll get his name on the back. You know, they haven't got players that are overly marketable, and, you know, I just don't think they're that giant yet. I think it will take them another 5-10 years to get to that level. And even then, they may not. They don't have the fan base worldwide. You know, they don't have the same history. Even Chelsea, who had a very similar kind of route to success as Manchester City, they were probably bigger than when Manchester City were taken over, because they'd already had Ruud Gullit and Vialli and Zola. They already had very good players, where Man City, you know, they came from a place further back, in my opinion. So for me, I think Sterling would still have some hunger to say, you know what, I haven't really got the credit that I deserve with what I've done at Manchester City. So, but I think Gnabry would be the number one choice. His wages is on 120. Sterling earns 300 grand a week. So that's a big put-off straight away. And also, I think Gnabry's a little bit younger. Plus, he's ex-Arsenal, so we've already got that kind of love for him. Floyd said it's the truth. City ain't that big outside of England. And honestly, I'm not even being disrespectful. They're not even that big in England, if I'm being totally honest. But they're a great team. Their training ground's unreal. Their ground is quality. They've got the best manager, but it takes a long time to become that giant. Graham said Curtis DG was talking about Rodrigo from Real on his channel, said there might be a chance to sign him. I would take him over Raphinha. That Rodrigo, for me, I've never been fully convinced by him. He's a bit lightweight. He has got good feet. But I think there's better options than him. You know, even in the Premier League, I look at players like Neto and Podence at Wolves. I think they're good players as well. You know, sometimes I think it's good to sign players from your own league. Oz said Curtis getting the flip clip out for City. I'm telling, listen, there ain't many City fans in the comments anyway, so I'm safe here. I'm safe. I haven't seen anyone, you know. No, we got a couple. Ian said, finally get to catch the legend live. Big up to you, bro, for tuning in. Usman said, Big C on Kunku is the guy. He can play wide, central, and up front. He's very good, man. Just to think we could have got him for 12 million under Emery, but we just didn't get him. Omar said, just got home. Big up, Big C. Hope you're well, bro. Start cherry picking the Prem, said Oliver. I said this a few months ago. I said, listen, if Arsenal don't get Champions League and we end up in the Europa League, we need to start cherry picking the lower teams in the Prem and getting their best players, because those players would still want to come to Arsenal, even if we're in the Europa League. What we've got at the moment is a group of players that all look like it means something to them to play for Arsenal. They want to be here. They see it as a privilege. I think, you know, Basuma is a player you should be looking at Brighton. I look at Leicester. I think you could go and get a Tillemans off them. Wolves with your Netos, your Podence, your Ruben Neves. There are loads of good players lower in the league. Raphinha, of course. Maybe Calvin Phillips. There's plenty of quality lower in the division. Palace have got good players as well. With the likes of Eze and Elise. Zaha are probably a bit too old now. But they're good players. They're good players. And these guys would all want to come to Arsenal. Kingless Streams, yeah, Basuma's on a charge. I'm reading it's likely to get dropped, though. So he should be all right. Sterling would be good for experience. I mean, listen, you look here. If we go into the Champions League, you've got Saka, Martinelli, and Smith Rowe and Pepe. But I think Pepe may leave in the summer. I think it's important that you have one experienced winger that understands that competition, that has been successful. So a Sterling or Gnabry for me would be an outstanding deal. Andrew CL, big up to you, bro, for the super chat. Said, Arsenal have to focus on getting a centre mid and a striker before getting supplementary recruitments, which is wingers like Gnabry, Sterling, Raphinha. There is no point getting them in if you can't fix the spine. And you make a great point. Listen, we know as Arsenal fans, the midfield isn't good enough and the striker is not good enough. So we need to sign both of those positions before we think about spending 60, 70 mil on a winger. So, yeah, we'll definitely have to look at that. But I think if Pepe was to move on, then it would be a position that we should look at as well. Jimbo said Sterling's stock goes way up as soon as he comes to Arsenal. Our fan base in Jamaica is huge. He would be massive worldwide as soon as he came. Gladiator said centre mid and striker. We are defo missing someone with exceptional pace in wide areas. And we need more goals there as well. We need more goals from out wide. Vernon said Anthony is a baller. I'm seeing reports that Ten Hag will take him to United if he goes there. So, but yeah, on that one. Yeah, 1.3k in the chat. Don't forget, people, today's video is sponsored by Spitch. Link in the description. Big competitions and prizes this weekend. So get involved with that one. Couple of bits of news that I just wanted to touch on that could possibly affect Arsenal. Now, the first one is Wilfried Zaha, people. Now, Wilfried Zaha didn't play yesterday for Ivory Coast against England. Obviously, Nicolas Pepe played. Ivory Coast went down to 10 men. And it kind of ruined the game from the point of view of, it being a decent competitive match. England dominated the whole game. Now, Wilfried Zaha withdrew from training with a complaint in his hamstring. Apparently, he tweaked his hamstring the day before the game, and he is now a doubt for the game against Arsenal on Monday. So Wilfried Zaha could be out injured against Arsenal on Monday, which is a massive plus because this guy's always fired up against Arsenal. You know, we know he's a boiled Arsenal fan. He wanted to sign for us, and he always seems to have a point to prove when he plays against us. And obviously, if you've got Cedric at right back, as good as he's been playing, he is somebody that I think Zaha could get the better of. So, is it genuine? I don't know. I'm sure it's genuine because Zaha would have been desperate to play against England at Wembley. Although Darren said he wasn't up for the game. Some people saying he's lying about it. Yeah, Elise is also having issues. I think he's in the French under-21 squad, Elise. I'm just checking it. Elise injury. Let's have a look. Could be missing Elise. Yeah, Elise as well. Are they faking injuries? Apparently he withdrew from the French under-21 squad with a foot injury. So, yeah, he pulled out and didn't play their last game either. So, let's see, people. I think he makes it still. I just feel like for some reason Zaha will play that game. So, we'll have to see. Kai said, Curtis, would you play Tomiyasu on Monday? Again, it depends on how fit he is. I think if he's trained the whole international break, he didn't go away with Japan, he's been training, maybe they would have played a behind closed doors game or put him in an under-23 game or something to get him some match fitness. It depends how fit he is, because what you don't want is an unfit Tomiyasu up against Zaha. But if he is fit, then I would play him because I like Cedric, but I think Zaha's a problem. He's one of the most direct left wingers that you're going to play against in the Prem. He's not the best left winger, but he's one of the most direct. And I don't know. I mean, Cedric doesn't deserve to get dropped. That's the sad thing about it. He's played well, but I think we all realise that Tomiyasu is a better defender than Cedric. Karume said, whatever team Palace put out, Vieira will have them up for the game. I mean, obviously they drew against us in the home game, and we were lucky with a last-minute goal. Ivan said Vieira will get a statue at the Emirates if he lets Arsenal win. I mean, come on, Patrick, man. You're mid-table. You're not getting Europe, but you're not getting relegated. Just let this one slide, man. Tell Zaha to sit this one out. Tell Elise to relax. And play Mateta and Benteke up front, and we'll just get the 3 points, you know. Billy said Tomiyasu can't attack. He's definitely got to work on that. Doesn't get forward well at times, but he was improving before he got injured going forward. Misty said you can't drop Cedric. He offers more going forward opposed to Tommy. Don't need to be that defensive against Palace. I mean, Palace will try and hit you on the counter-attack anyway. I think we'll dominate possession. It's just that they attack at pace. They really do. Jashar said, big up Curtis. Zaha has been playing as a striker. I remember in that first game, actually, they played Odsonne Edouard on the left, which was interesting. Would you take Conor Gallagher at Arsenal? It depends on the price. I like him. I do like him. I think he's a good player, but Chelsea wouldn't hand him over for cheap, that's for sure. RSPB Gaming, Curtis, I've said it. Tomiyasu is out for the season. They just ain't going to tell us. Do you know what? A few people have said that. A few people have said that as well, that, you know, conspiracy, he's out all season. They just don't want to reveal it. And so, yeah, that would be interesting. But I'm sure they've been saying that he's back in training, so I don't see how. But yeah, maybe it's a cover-up. They used to do that a lot of the time with Jack Wilshere. Gallagher is ESR on roids. Chelsea can't even sell him right now. Jason, bless up Big C. Have you seen next season's black kit? That top is fire. Yeah, we was looking at that at the start of the show. Unbelievable kit. Listen, the day that drops, that's getting ordered. And if we're in the Champions League, I want badges and a name on the back. Like, that kit is ridiculous. But yeah, I was just about to say this. Big up to you for letting me know. So, next season, in the Premier League, you can make 5 substitutions. A lot of the big managers in the league have complained about it. The smaller managers were saying it's not fair. Bigger clubs have got better squads. So when they make 5 subs, they're bringing on better players than, you know, your Burnleys and your Norwich and teams like that. But they've agreed to it. It's the World Cup year. The players are having a shorter break this summer due to the Winter World Cup. So the Premier League have agreed you can use 5 substitutions from next season in the Prem. Now, when you look at Arsenal and you've looked at our bench this season, at times there haven't even been 5 decent players on the bench to bring on. So what I'm trying to say here, people, is that Arsenal need to strengthen this squad desperately. because our squad at the moment is not good enough. I mean, for example, our last game against Aston Villa, our bench was Okonkwo, Holding, Tavares, Swanson, Elneny, Lokonga, Hutchinson, and Ketia and Pepe. I mean, that is a dreadful, dreadful bench for Arsenal. And if you want to go Champions League, you can't go Champions League with a bench like that. So I think on one hand, you'll see one or two players who come back from loan, maybe stay. It wouldn't surprise me if like an Ainsley Maitland-Niles came back and stayed. But Arsenal need to sign players this summer. We do not have the strength in depth. We're going to need one striker at least. We're going to need two midfielders, in my opinion. That was obviously one of my stories. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Arsenal have no plans to offer Mohamed Elneny a new contract, so he'll be leaving. And I think we're going to need two new centre midfielders this summer, and maybe two strikers. Obviously, Matt Turner comes as a goalkeeper. Our bench is not good enough. And Granit Xhaka said, you'll never see me on that bench, not even injured. Well, Granit Xhaka, for me, does need to go on the bench next season. And we need to figure out a way of upgrading him, which is not that difficult. But for some reason, Edu and Arteta act like it is difficult. So they're going to have to find a way. Listen, I think Arsenal are going to have to break their transfer record this summer, especially if we get Champions League, because the squad needs to get bigger. We're going to have to add to the wage bill. We got rid of 6 players in January. The squad isn't big enough, you know. You can't be going to a Champions League game on a Wednesday and then playing at the weekend, and that's your bench. Who are you going to bring on? So we're going to have to strengthen drastically this summer, that is for sure. Big up Fran in the chat. He said, big up the community. Hope you're well, bro. Hope your son's all right as well. I heard earlier you said he wasn't too well. Big up to you. We'll have to sort something out soon as well in terms of a show. Big up to football lovers who said, big up Big C in the community watching from work. Appreciate you tuning in. And changes to Champions League qualifying as well. Yep, I did see that. What is the plan for Saliba? I mean, listen. There has to be one of two plans for Saliba. Now, my plan would be quite simple. You bring the guy back and you play him. Right? You bring him back, you play him. He's starting for France. France are the world champions. There's no way you let another player go that is in the French squad. Having a young French player who is in the French squad right now is like finding a golden ticket in the chocolate factory, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory people. Because these players are worth millions. They are the world champions. They are the best team in the world. They've got this new crop of young players coming through in French football. You know, Camavinga, Mbappe, Tchouaméni, Guendouzi, Saliba. They've got all these sick young French players that are going to be their next generation. If you've got one of them, you either sell them for a king's ransom and get paid, or you put them in your team and turn them into world beaters. What you don't do is what we've just done with Matteo Guendouzi and chuck the guy out for £9 million. You know, that's like opening the chocolate and throwing the golden ticket while you're eating the chocolate. Brethren, what are you doing? You just drop the golden ticket. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Arsenal have to do. We've got a centre-back right now that's in the French squad that is highly rated. Deschamps bigging him up in the press conference. Bring him back to Arsenal and play him. Let him go toe-to-toe with Ben White and Gabriel. And if he's better than one of them, you get him in the team. If he's not, he's got to fight for his spot. He's got 2 years left on his contract this summer. What my problem is, now, I know Kevin Campbell was saying, yeah, but Saliba's contracted, so it's fine. It's in our hands. I get that. But because of how stubborn Mikel Arteta is, he strikes me as the type of manager that if you went to him and said, I don't want to stay at Arsenal, I want to leave, I think he would sell you. I think he's one of them managers that would kind of say, I don't want any player that doesn't want to be here. Saliba's going to look at, I'm in the French squad. I'm second in the league for Marseille. The Marseille fans adore him. The Marseille manager loves him. He's going to be in the Champions League next season with Marseille. He's playing every week. You've got to offer him something that sounds good at Arsenal. You can't just say to him, well, come back to Arsenal and fight for your place. He's going to be like, well, do I really want to do that? Last time I came to England, you had Saliba playing under 23s. You didn't even register him for the Europa League. So that meeting has to go well. If that meeting doesn't go well, you could see Saliba join Marseille for 20, 30 million. And we've had an absolute howler. If that meeting goes well, then hopefully he's back at Arsenal wearing that silky black kit with Champions League badges on his arm, you know. Saliba interview concerned me. It clearly told you that Saliba, at the moment, doesn't feel positive about his situation at Arsenal. It's as simple as that. And why should he? The manager put you in the under-23s, then loaned you out. Why would you feel confident about coming back and playing for that manager? That's the reality of it. He's getting shown love from Marseille and he's in the French squad. His career is going how it should have gone at Arsenal. But it can be resolved. I don't want to completely hammer Arteta, because if he comes back to Arsenal and does well, then people will say those loan moves were justified for his development. So we'll have to see, people. We'll have to see. Saliba is already gone. I mean, I hope not. Jashar said, only problem is Mikel Arteta doesn't like chocolate. Man had the golden ticket and said, yo, I don't like chocolate, man. Give me some broccoli. But hey, Liam said the third kit is whack. Yeah, I have to say the pink one doesn't work for me. Somebody made a great point just then, and I've missed the comment. Apologies, but somebody said, how interesting is it that Saliba has made his debut for France before he has for Arsenal? There it is. And that's unbelievable, isn't it? The man hasn't played for Arsenal, but he's playing for France. And wouldn't surprise me. He can fight his way into that French team. I got to be honest. I don't think Kimpembe is great. I've never thought he was that great. So wouldn't surprise me if he's at the World Cup. Mikel Arteta said, I prefer waffle. Man said, no, I want waffle, man. I don't want no chocolate. Hey, Latte, Saliba is gone, Big C. Everyone's quite worried about the Saliba situation, man. I'm worried. I'm definitely worried about the Saliba situation. That is for sure, man, because, listen, footballers, they want to get shown love by their managers. It's as simple as that. They need to feel like they're wanted, and he's wanted at Marseille, and he knows that. So we'll have to see on that one. Let's hope he comes back anyway. Only FIFA merchants rate Kimpembe. He's good on FIFA. I just don't rate him in real life. C-Unit is on the ball. Yeah, we're here, people. We're here. Ben White is decent on the ball, but he gets bullied too easily sometimes. We need to play free at the back with Gabriel and Saliba or Tommy. I just don't think the manager wants to play free at the back. I think it's considered a defensive-minded system. You've actually got 5 defenders on the pitch if you include the wing-backs. Then you include the keeper. That's 6 defensive-minded players. You may then have a defensive midfielder. I think Arteta wants to dominate possession. He wants Arsenal to be on the front foot. And I don't think he wants to play with that back three. We won the FA Cup with the back three, so that was his time to stick with it. And the first thing he did is move away from that. So that's the interesting thing. Hendon said, if Curtis Shaw TV was Saliba, would you come back to Arteta's Arsenal? See, I'll be totally honest, and I'll remove my Arsenal hat here, not as an Arsenal fan. Arteta would have to tell me that I'm getting game time and have to give me a significant pay rise on my contract. That would be the only way. If those two things didn't happen, I would leave. Because if I'm Saliba right now, I'm thinking, I'm going to go to the World Cup. Even if I'm third choice or fourth choice, I'm going to go to the World Cup. I'm going to play Champions League next season with Marseille. The fans love me. I'm good friends with Guendouzi. The manager loves me. Why would I come back in reality? I'm going to Arteta. I'm saying double my wages. And I want guarantees that I'll be playing. Otherwise, I'm leaving. And it's as simple as that. It depends how he sees the Premier League. Some players think the Premier League is the be-all and end-all. Some players are not that bothered by it. He obviously was interested in coming to the Prem because he joined us at a young age. But it's a tough one. It's a tough one. If Arteta doesn't say the right things, he'll be gone, mate. He'll be absolutely gone. Man said Big C with the Aubameyang attitude. Nah, man, listen. I'm just being real. It's a great question from Hendon Guna. You caught me off guard there. But I'm being honest. Dane said Saliba straight in and Ben White alongside Partey. I don't think Ben White's good enough to play centre mid in the Prem at Arsenal. You put him in the Champions League against man like Luka Modric. He'll have him spinning around like Beyblade, man. I'm telling you, like when Ceballos was here, you can't put him in the middle of midfield. Not a chance. He'll get ruined by something. You put him against Kevin De Bruyne. Nah, forget it, mate. He can't handle that. Increases wages by £1. Yeah, Luis Suarez business. Man said, Aubameyang attitude, the man's tearing it up at Barca. Yeah, he's doing well. He is. Elliot said, Arteta would have to sell Arsenal's plans to Saliba or else, yeah. Because why is he going to come to Arsenal and think, well, I might not start when I can stay at Marseille and play every week? So it's a risky one. Beyblade settings, man. Ben White can't play centre mid for Arsenal. Not on a regular basis. Christopher said, can we keep him for Prem games? If we don't get top 4 or Marseille borrow him for Champions League game. If only it was that simple, eh? This is another thing as well. If we miss out on Champions League and get Europa League and Marseille get it, again, he might say, I don't want to come back. I want to play Champions League. But listen, it's all conspiracy theories and ifs, buts and maybes. It may happen. It may not. Let's hope he stays at the club. Let me end that stream, by the way. The poll. 57% of you said you wouldn't pay 60 million for Raphinha. 43% said you would. I have to admit, I'm in the category of I like Raphinha. I would take him if Pepe was to go, but I wouldn't pay 60 million for him. I think for 60 million, you can get a better winger than him. As I said, for me, if we get Champions League, I want Raheem Sterling or Serge Gnabry. Goal-scoring wingers, experienced. Probably Gnabry first because he's on less wages, but Raheem Sterling would be the other one that I would go for. Aaron said, big up, bro. I've been missing out on your shows the past few days. You know, life issues. Happy to be back and listen to your refreshing show. Big up, bro. Listen, I know how it gets. We're all busy people. I realise the time doesn't make it easy for everyone to tune in as well. So I appreciate you you jumping back in the stream. Playing for Arsenal is better than playing for Marseille. I hear you on that. But the key word there, Mike, is playing. Is he going to play at Arsenal? If we get top 4... with Ben White and Gabriel at centre-back, they're going to be lauded as heroes. Is Arteta then going to say, right, Saliba, you're in, Ben White, 50 million, you're getting dropped, and you're in the England squad? Or Gabriel, who's in the Brazil squad, you're getting dropped? I think Saliba would struggle to get into the team under Arteta. Arteta messed up with Martinez when it was a no-brainer, and therefore I have absolutely no faith in Arteta doing the right thing and keeping Saliba. Listen, it wouldn't surprise any of us if Saliba left Arsenal. It just wouldn't. We've seen this situation before, but I hope he convinces him. You know, I really do. Why are we looking at wide forward, says Sean. Listen, I think there is a general feeling at Arsenal that Pepe could go, and that if we're in the Champions League or we're in the Europa League, we're going to need an experienced winger. We're going up to a different level. And you don't know how these players are going to adjust to the Champions League. Because the Champions League is different. You know, you've seen it. We've seen it. We do some of these Champions League watch-alongs, man. Sometimes I'm like, wow, the level of that game, that PSG-Real Madrid game. Arsenal couldn't handle that level at the moment. So you need a bit of experience sometimes, you know. Mo said Arteta is cleaning the locker room of all Emery's signings. It's interesting that, isn't it? That I think the only one he seems to have stuck with is Kieran Tierney. But the rest of them he seems to have, you know, David Luiz, Ceballos, Pepe. Who else did we sign? Well, I think that's pretty much it. But all of them have pretty much gone. We've upgraded with Ramsdale. See, that's an interesting one, right? Because we went from Leno to Emmy, back to Leno, then to Ramsdale. Would you say, out of those three, who would you say is the best out of those three? Do you think Ramsdale is an upgrade on Emmy Martinez? I know most people think Ramsdale's better than Leno, but is Ramsdale better than Emmy Martinez? That would be the interesting one. Amo says Martinez. What do you think about Reece Nelson coming back? I mean, listen, I can't deny I haven't watched him really in Dutch football. Seen a few highlights, but I've felt like, listen, I don't think Reece Nelson's good enough. I got to be honest. 2-3 years ago, his potential, he was supposed to be where Bukayo Saka was. He was the hyped up, you know. They said he was better than Sancho in the youth setup and all of that, but Nah, Nelson for me is I don't think it's worked out for him. I really don't. Sell Nelson, it's over for him at Arsenal. John said not a chance. Martinez is better. Ramsdale, Martinez, Leno said you're gonna. I think Rambo has a higher ceiling. Yeah, I believe he's a few years younger than Emmy. Sir Festus said, Curtis, it's obvious Arteta doesn't want Saliba because if he does, he wouldn't have paid 50 million for Ben White and even give out Saliba's number 4. Taking the number off him was harsh, man. It really was harsh. We got a little bit of news here. Big up for this. I haven't even seen this. Big up to Charlie, man. He said the Arsenal first team played in a friendly today against Brentford B-side. They won 4-1 with a hat-trick from Lacazette. Oh my, hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Lacazette scoring goals, people. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, it's the B team. But he scored a hat-trick. Oh my days. Lacaz's back. Let me get that up, people. Lacazette scored goals. What a day this is, people. The man scored a hat-trick. Let's find this. Where is it? Yeah, you're right, George Bird. Yeah, he doesn't say anything else. First team friendly. 4-1. Lacazette hat-trick. Holding. Wow, he's back, mate. Lacazette is back. Lacazette B. Lacazette B, people. Against the B teams, he's like R9, people. It's just against the first teams, he's like Claude Makelele in midfield. Lacazette. Oh, someone said Lacazette. Oh, my days. Curtis, man like Ceballos. He was always late for training. He was stuck on the roundabouts. Yo, it's a mad one. Lacazette put some respect on my name. Ruben said against the 14-year-olds. Yeah, they probably had the youth team out. In fact, all the decent players are on international duty, to be fit. Listen, I better not tweet anything about Lacazette because people are very... people ain't got the... Twitter is not a place for a sense of humour, that is for sure. Yeah, I've always rated him. I've always said, mate, you put him against the B team, he's a heck of a player. But Lacazette scoring hat-tricks is mad. Lack of legs. Lack of age, people are saying on the opponents. Graham said, Curtis, would you bring back Saliba and play him as a right-back? I mean, I'm already saying no there. Tomiyasu can then add depth to centre-back and cover right-back. We could look to bring in Ginter. For me, Saliba's a centre-back. Simple as that. I think Tomiyasu could play centre-back. But no, I want him. I want Saliba centre-back. Man, like lactic acid. Lactic acid, Jesus. Tony in the B side, he was grilling Brentford again. Yeah, because Ivan Toney is not on international duty, so he might have played in that game. But Lacazette, man's R9 against the kids, man. He's sad. Bullying up the Utes, them. I'm putting a tweet up. I can't help it. Lacazette turns into R9 against B teams. Oh, dear. I'm sure Twitter will hate that. Oh, you're so toxic. But I don't care, people. We throw it out there. He's the R9 of B teams, people. He's the R9 of B. Second Z. Yeah, second. He'll probably get a new contract for that. Do you know what? They'll probably add that to his goals. Oh, he's got 7 goals this season now. With that hat-trick. They'll give him the own goal as well. Oh, we all love R9. We all love R9, man, don't we, people? We all love R9. R9 for me is my favourite footballer of all time. I got to be honest. Arteta probably threatened to drop him if he didn't score today. I want to see what the opposition was like, man. They probably just finished school and made it to the training ground. Is Lacazette a DM now? Well, he's been playing like it. Christopher, at least Lacazzette's banging. You never know. Practice makes perfect. That's it. Palace on Monday, I'm expecting a goal. Charlie, you're legit. Man's coming in with the details and everything. Big up man like Charlie, I told you, Charlie in the chocolate factory settings, man. You don't drop the golden ticket. Charlie's in here with the details. So, this was the team. Leno, Swanson, Holding, Agumbi. Tavares, Aziz, Patino, Sago, Junior, Ibrahim, and Nketiah and Lacazette. And Nketiah didn't even score against the B team. I mean, I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big, big trouble. All I'm telling you, Lacazette better not put a picture up on social media with the match ball. If he does that, I delete the channel. I'm done. If he does that, I'm out of here. Lacazette better not put up no picture saying he scored a hat-trick against the B team, I'm telling you. Or it's a write-off. Yeah, they're not showing. I was trying to see the Brentford team, but I can't find it. Not said unlucky Nigeria. I think they bottled it. They should have won. At home, Osimhen, they had chances. Osman said, that's very impressive. I must say, we were playing with our youth players, so that's fine. Yeah, it's not bad. He's around youngsters, so... Ben White at right back with Saliba and Gabriel as centre-backs. Tommy's lack of attacking sends him to the bench. But then is Ben White good going forward? I'm not sure. In terms of a fullback. Lacazette, 7 goals this season. It's all mad, people. It is all mad, that is for sure. What was interesting as well, I don't know if anybody saw yesterday, but Martinelli played for Brazil. He came on for about 25 minutes again, and he did this unbelievable turn and nearly got his first goal. And Dani Alves is gushing all over the guy. He loves him. So happy. Let's go, my phenomenon. So happy to have you. Crazy boys, he said. Then Brazil flag. They reckon, I'm telling you, this guy, Martinelli, I've said it for a long time. Martinelli's going to be a superstar, people. I genuinely think he's going to become a striker as well. I see the goal scoring in him. I see the runs he makes, the way he collects possession. He's going to be a striker. I think Arsenal should have played him up front this season. Because then you could go Smith Rowe on the left, Saka on the right, Odegaard, Martinelli, pure energy. Or you could even throw Pepe in there, I don't know. But Martinelli's a problem. He's an absolute beast. Mo said, Curtis, I think you're right. Martinelli is going to go the furthest. I think he is. Partey maintaining his form. Keep it going. Yeah, man, we got the proper general Partey back now. He's tapping him up for Barca. Yeah, I'm telling you. It wouldn't surprise me, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Martinelli wasn't passing enough. He wanted to score. Yeah, you can't play with desperation. You can't. Damned if you score, Lacazette. Damned if you don't score, Eddie. Players catching hands from Big C either way. Yo, Will Smith settings, man. No, because on one hand, if you're Lacazette and you score against a B team, you got to score against first teams. And then Eddie Nketiah, he just don't score at all at the moment. He hasn't got a goal. He only scores in the Carabao Cup. Maybe he's sponsored by Carabao and he can only score in that competition. I don't know. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. Lack of threat scoring hat-tricks against the youth team. It is what it is, people. I put laughing emojis, so surely that'll calm everyone down, you know. No, I'm done. Someone just sent me a picture. I gotta put this picture up, man. Lacquer, I'm sorry, man. Forgive me. This is Will Smith to Chris Rock, but nah. Man said this is Lacazette in the big games in the Premier League. I'm done. Lacquer, man. Nah, they're doing him dirty, man. Look at, they even put the old Puma top on him. Oh, dear. It's all mad, people. Lacquer first team, man. Yo. Lacquer! You know what? When we signed this brother, Lacazette, yeah, I was so excited, you know. I thought, yo, he reminded me a little bit of Ian Wright, you know. I thought, yeah, he's kind of small, but got a bit of pace. He can finish. He's going to do bits in the Prem, and it just didn't quite happen for him, did it? Lacquer, man. Lacquer Ross, you know. Mickey Rose, the boss. He's turned him into Rose, mate. Rose! That's my nickname. Waffle settings, man. I'm telling you. Cone Man music. That's what happens with Cone Man music, man. Oh, dear. Keep Lacquer's name out your effing mouth. Listen, fair play. He got a hat-trick, man. He got a hat-trick. Here's what it is. Uncle Phil settings, man. Uncle Phil settings. Keep his name out your mouth, people. Before we round up, just for anybody that tuned in late, I'm just going to show you the kits again, because a lot of people were mentioning the kits, so I'm just going to throw them up quickly before we get out of here. Don't forget, people, tomorrow we're doing our best Emirates Arsenal 11. Best Emirates Arsenal 11. So get your 11s ready. We'll have some debate. We'll go through the latest news, and then that'll be the main part of the show, to be honest, people. I'll be up late tonight anyway. Jamaica are on at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's their final qualifier, even though they can't qualify anyway. So not much point staying up, but I'm just going to watch it. Andrew said that's why we cannot keep mediocre players like Xhaka or Laka as starting 11. Either Martinelli stays or Laka and Xhaka. Yeah, listen, I agree with you. I think Laka and Xhaka could both go, to be honest. Right, so yeah, the free kits. Quickly show you the free kits for those of you that just tuned in. Obviously, this is the home kit. I like it. I don't like the collar, and it's got a button at the top, which I don't like. If you remove all that bit there, for me, it's a clean kit. You can't do that much with the home kit, but I just don't like the collar. But as I said, people, you put Champions League badges on the arm, I'll probably take it. Yeah, I'll take it. It's there. I'll take it. Obviously, this is the away kit. That is just ridiculous. That kit is a joke. I will be all over that kit. The only thing for me, and I think most people have said it, I think we should have done gold Adidas stripes down the side instead of doing grey. I think we should have done black and gold as the writing is. But that kit is clean. You'll see me wearing that top on holiday somewhere this summer. I'm telling you. I'm all over that kit. You might see me with Henri 14 on the back of that, unless we get Gnabry or Raheem Sterling. And then the third kit, the salmon pink, which I will not be going anywhere near. We obviously had a training kit in the same colour earlier on this season. Maybe it was very popular, and they've gone back for it. I won't be wearing this. I don't care if we are in the Champions League, because I can just imagine Arsenal losing like 4-0 away from home to Real Madrid or Barcelona, and we're wearing a pink kit looking like clowns. So I will not be buying that. But I can understand, you know, I haven't wore pink. I'm not really on the pink thing no more still. Back in the day, you know, dipset settings, you know, like he's saying, yeah, you buy that for your missus. Nice tight fit. You know what I mean? All the curves and yeah. Anyway, let me not get distracted. But yeah, you get that one for your missus. So I'll stick to the black and gold one, and I'll leave you lot. Get the pink salmon one for your missus and all of that, people, you know, for the holiday and all that. Man said that's the ham roll kit. Oh, dear me. Yeah, no. It's, you know, it's been a long few years, man. The pandemic, no holidays. I ain't been on the beach for a while, man. But let me not get... Yeah, anyway, let's leave it. The home kit is a joke. I think Adidas, when they make a home kit, they must just sit there. They look at the kit and they go, right, I've only got 2 minutes. Make Arsenal's new kit for next season. We'll just put a collar on it and a button. Yeah, that'll do. Right, sell that one to them. £85 next season. I just don't think they care about Arsenal's home kit one bit. They're definitely running out of ideas. That is for damn sure. But listen, this one. Just get the card details ready, people. Get the card details ready on that one. That is for damn sure. And if we're in the Champions League, it's all mad, people. It is all mad. People, thank you very much for tuning in. Great show as always. Brilliant interaction as always. And appreciate all of your support on this channel. Tomorrow we'll be doing our best ever Emirates 11. And I will be getting started on Twitch this week. I did promise, you know, we've still got a few days, but I will start on Twitch this week as well. And we're going to have watch-alongs over the weekend as well. And then obviously the Arsenal game on Monday. Don't forget, follow me on Twitch, link in the description. Download Spitch. Competition is up for this weekend. You can win up to £12,000. Download that. Let's get 1,000 likes on this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Enjoy the rest of your day, people. Hope you're safe and well. I'll be up watching Jamaica at about 2 o'clock in the morning. And I will see you all tomorrow, people. Take care, everyone. Bless.